Greetings my comrades, and welcome back to Zanolith. In today's video, I wanted to talk to you all about the most recent series of the Pokemon anime, Pokemon Journeys. Now, Journeys has had a lot of highs and also a lot of lows, but one thing that has suffered a lot throughout the course of Pokemon Journeys would be the Pokemon World Coronation Series, or what I call it since I watch Pokemon Journeys sub, the Pokemon World Championships. The Pokemon World Championships has been the goal for Ash in this anime, and has delivered some really cool battles throughout Pokemon Journeys. However, after one of the most recent episodes of Pokemon Journeys, at the time of this recording being episode 51, it has opened my eyes to a serious issue that limits the potential of the Pokemon World Championships. That problem is simple. It lacks direction. What is direction? By definition, direction is the management or guidance of someone or something. So I'm essentially saying that the Pokemon World Championships lacks guidance or management. So if it doesn't have guidance or management, what does it have? Well, the PWC as a concept is pretty great. It allows us to see a tournament that happens all around the world, gives us really interesting matchups between different trainers, and gives Ash a solid end goal for his adventure if they obviously decide to end his journey here in Pokemon Journeys. But it seems the PWC is less of a priority to the writers than Go's constant catching sprees. It seems like the writers just seem to do this when thinking of ideas for the PWC.
Here you are, Mr. Director. This is all the stuff we have planned for Pokemon Journeys in the future. Yes, thank you. This is exactly what I was looking for. What is this? This is horrible. Wait, what do you mean it's bad? It tells a coherent story. It gives character development to all of Ash's Pokemon. It makes the PWC progress at a really good pace, and it just seems like a really good story overall. You think we're trying to tell a coherent story here? No, we're trying to make money. We need to make a story completely out of the blue. We gotta make everything up, sir. You can't write this stuff. This does not work. But sir, aren't we trying to create a story here? What did I just say? We're not trying to make a story, we're trying to make money! Mr. Director, sir, you're really not making any sense. I don't care. Go back and rewrite the entire storyline. This is absolutely horrendous. This is worse than the Unova League, and I don't even know why I allowed that to happen. You want me to rewrite the entire thing? Yes. Yes, I am. Otherwise, you're losing your job, you're losing your house, you're losing everything you've ever worked for because you didn't write a damn script that I wanted, and you're gonna lose all your money and your life is gonna crumble down. Are you f***ing kidding me?
As you can see, in my opinion, I believe the PWC is not being handled well at all. To me, it just seems like they are just placing in PWC episodes whenever they want, rather than making it a priority to further the story of the actual anime. So today, I'm going to be going over the entire Pokemon World Championships, talking about its problems and how Pokemon Journeys could fix this issue in the future. Again, my name is Zanolith, and enjoy the video. So now I want to go over all the events the Pokemon World Championships has given us so far in the anime, starting off with episodes 12 and 13. This is where the PWC is establishes Leon as a central character, and establishes Ash's goal for this series. Although it was only a bunch of one-on-one battles, it establishes the PWC and gets the audience excited for the competition that is to come in future episodes. Then we have a little short break until episode 18, which may as well be my favorite episode of Pokemon Journeys. It was a great start to the Pokemon World Championships and gave us an expectation that honestly has been very hard to live up to. At this point in time, everyone was super excited for the PWC, and it was certainly delivering for the next batch of episodes. While the following episodes had battles that weren't as good as the one against Visquez in episode 18, they still delivered dynamic and interesting battles, as well as progressively advanced Ash throughout the tournament rankings. Then we get to the Karina episode, where Ash ends up advancing into the Super class. Although some people may disagree with Ash beating Karina in her Mega Lucario, it still gets Ash up into the Super class. To be honest, I didn't think he was going to stay in the normal class for all that long, so we are still moving Ash up in the ranks at a good pace, and he ranked up against someone of somewhat importance. So I think that the Karina battle, while some may not be the biggest fans of Ash winning that fight, is still a great portion of the PWC and kept the PWC going at a good consistent pace, at least at this point. Then we have the Raihan and Leon fight in episode 27. I don't really have a problem with this battle from a story point of view, and it doesn't really affect Ash or the story of the Pokemon World Championships at all, so let's move on from that now. After the Karina battle, the big battle after that was, of course, the B battle. Now, this battle was a breath of fresh air for Pokemon Journeys, and this is because up to this point, Ash hadn't lost a battle. He was making his way through multiple different trainers, showing off just how strong he really had become, proving to us, the viewers, that he is truly worthy of being called a champion. But when Ash went to face off against Galar's fighting-type gym leader, he lost so badly that he didn't get a single win in the entire battle. Now, this was super refreshing, and honestly, I love this. Before this episode aired, I told some of my friends in the community I wanted Ash to absolutely get wrecked at one point in time during the PWC. You know, knock some sense back into the guy. So when this happened, I got really excited, especially knowing Ash was going to then go into a depressive state and was going to go back to the Alola region. Me and a bunch of other fans were so excited to see what kind of story arc was going to occur. But then things changed for the Pokemon World Championships, and I'd say after the first B battle is where I would say things changed for, honestly, the worst. So before I go any further, I just want to say I will not be mentioning the potential Alola story arc we could have gotten past this point, and this is because the idea of Ash going back to Alola to get his confidence back was something the fans came up with, and this video is talking about what Pokemon Journeys has actually shown us, and not what we, the viewers, wanted to see in Pokemon Journeys. I can't critique an anime because they didn't do a story arc fans theorized about. While I can say I wish that story arc happened, it doesn't affect the outcome of this video. So what happens after the B battle? Well, you guys, you want to know what happens after the B battle? Well, everything goes to things change. So Ash has lost, but he doesn't even get depressed because of B. He gets depressed because random trainers get him back into the normal class. I repeat that. Random trainers. So let me ask you this, Pokemon. What was the point of that Karina fight if you were just going to make normal trainers bring him back down to the normal class 10 episodes later? This was the first sign that the PWC wasn't being executed properly, but at this point it was a little too early to get completely upset. The next important moment for the PWC is the rematch between Ash and B, and this fight was honestly pretty awesome. It delivered one of the best battles in the series, but it had one little problem. Ash got back into the super class off screen. Now, off-screen land is just a problem with Journeys in general, but this was a really low blow when it came to the storytelling of the actual show. What was the point of Ash beating Karina, then losing to random trainers, completely undermining that battle, only to get back into the super class off-screen? And we aren't even done with this off-screen problem, but more on that later. This was showing me even more that the writing team for Journeys was not prioritizing Ash in the Pokemon World Championships, which it should be doing because Ash is half the show alongside Go. But whatever, Ash ties with B and now supposedly has his first rival of the series. Cool, whatever. Then the PWC goes away for more than 10 episodes. Why? Now, to be fair, we did get some important episodes during this break, such as the Darkest Day arc and the introduction of Chloe's Eevee, but the PWC battles normally took up only about 5 minutes maximum of an entire episode duration, so they could have easily implemented some battles in during this break. Because at that time, we thought Ash was just not participating in the PWC, and then my good friend episode 51 rolls around, and honestly, this was my breaking point. Ash, around episode 39, which was the B rematch, I believe, was about rank 900-ish, So why the hell is he now rank 415? And apparently Ash has been using his Pokemon and participating in the PWC off-screen. He already got into the superclass off-screen, and that was bad writing at the start. This is just plain unacceptable. The writers established the Pokemon World Championships to be Ash's goal. How are the viewers supposed to resonate with Ash as a character and support him if we don't get to see his progress to the top? In previous seasons, we got to see him go through the gym challenges and the trials. Here, they're just picking and choosing what battles they want to show us, completely undermining what should be the biggest tournament in the history of the Pokemon anime series. But instead, it feels like it's just the most lacking competition ever seen in the anime, and it just makes me so upset. Journey seems to have so much unlimited potential, but its lack of direction and not knowing where it wants to go really hurts it as a series. So now that I have established all the issues with the Pokemon World Championships, how can the writers fix this issue and really make it something special? Now, how the writers can fix this issue is simple. Make Ash lose. At this point, it's impossible to have Ash progress through the competition at a good pace unless the Ultra Ball class is really where they start going at a pace that is definitely being executed properly. So what I would do is this: have Ash lose against someone big, whether that be Karina, Gary, Iris, Leon, B, or anyone else. It doesn't matter who Ash loses to, just make him lose. But let this bring Ash down to about rank 600 at the minimum, and then we have him progress up from there until the end of the series. Now, do I think the writers will actually do something like this? No, I doubt they're ever going to change how things are, and we just sadly have to deal with the reality of the situation. Even so, I'm still somewhat excited to see where the Pokemon World Championships or Pokemon World Coronation Series in the dub goes, and I am also super excited to see what kind of battles await us in future episodes of Pokemon Journeys. Let's just hope the Masters 8 is actually on screen. Well everyone, that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on all notifications to never miss an upload, and to share these videos out there with friends so they can come here and join me for my journey. I also do have a Twitter page, so please go follow me on my Twitter page if you want to see more of me. With that being said, my name is Zanolith, and I'll catch you guys next time.